Breaking news! The year is now 1797, and the French Navy is targeting American merchant ships, causing an undeclared war at sea. Sources say that John Jay's treaty was the cause of the French retaliation. They believe that it broke previous treaties America has established with them. We now cut to President John Adams giving us his statement on the issue.
Mr. President, what do you feel would be the best approach to this situation?
I feel that the best option for our young nation is to send delegates to France to talk with the Foreign Minister, Charles de Talleyrand. I will also be expanding our Navy and hopefully in the future establishing a U.S. Marine Corps.
Who have you sent to France?
I have sent Elbridge Gerry, Charles Cotesworth Pinckney, and John Marshall. I trust these men to resolve the issue and represent our nation with dignity.
What is your ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal is to restore peace between our two nations and earn respect for America.
Elbridge Gerry, Charles Pinckney, and John Marshall are as of now sailing the Atlantic Ocean on their way to meet with French Foreign Minister Charles de Talleyrand. Talking more on the reason why the French decided to attack American merchant ships, John Jay's treaty, as I mentioned before, was a major deciding factor. Jay's treaty was established by representatives of America and Britain to settle issues between the two nations that have been left unresolved since American independence. The purpose of this treaty was to prevent another war with Britain. The French were therefore upset with this treaty they had no say over and retaliated. They were also low on money, so decided to steal from our ships. One of our reporters out in the field has stated that the 3 delegates have landed in France just now. We cut to Abby with them now in Paris.
The 3 delegates have just arrived in France. They are now meeting with 3 of the French foreign minister's representatives. President John Adams is referring to them as X, Y, and Z to keep their identities concealed. We have just learned that the French are demanding that the delegates pay a fee to speak with the foreign minister.
We are delegates sent by President John Adams to negotiate peace between our two nations. We wish to speak with your Foreign Minister, Charles de Talleyrand, to resolve the issue of the French Navy attacking American merchant ships.
We represent French Foreign Minister Charles de Talleyrand. He is demanding that you pay $250,000 and meet other demands in order to speak with him.
My, what strong demands!
No, not a sixpence.
We shall not pay. We will do no such thing. America deserves respect.
We just got word from our leaders in America, John Adams and George Washington, about what actions they wish to take now. Let's see what they have to say.
I am ready to come out of retirement and lead the army again. We are a strong, new nation. We defeated the British, and we can defeat the French. We can resolve this conflict like mature adults. We just need to keep trying. I will continue the negotiations with France in hopes for peace between our two nations. An expansion of the Navy is under.
Turns out the new negotiations between France and the U.S. have worked, and France is able to recognize America as a respectful nation. The hostilities were settled with the Convention of 1800, also known as the Treaty of Montefontaine. The undeclared war at sea, now known as the Quasi-War, has been resolved, and we may now proceed with recovery. The world has learned something new about America today, and that being America is a nation deserving of respect. We will not be pushed around with silly bribes and ridiculous demands. We, America, are a nation that demands respect from all nations.